Welcome to the final exam, question number 41, and it gives us this diagram, give or take. Actually, I didn't label it. Let me finish labeling it. Looks like it's 850 pounds per foot, 850 pounds per linear foot. Alright, do I have everything? Yes, I believe I do. Alright, and it says a beam supports the load shown below. There's the beam. I just made it a line. What is the reaction at R2, neglecting the weight of the beams? We need to figure out what the R2 is. And first of all, when I do that, I'm saying, okay, well, how do I isolate R2? And the answer would be sum of the moments at R1, or we'll call it A, and then that will make R1 times 0 foot equals 0, and therefore you will isolate R2. So you sum the moments about A, and I called that point A, remember, equals 0, and I'm going to call this the positive direction. So we do need to do a few things. You need to figure out what this is. And that's going to be halfway, so that's at 6 foot. And 850 times 12, I can't do that at the top of my head. 850 times 12, probably, but it wouldn't be as fast as calculating it, is 10,200 pounds. That sounds about right. Yeah, sure. And that's point load, that's point load. Yeah, we should be good. And that's, we said that's at 6 foot. So we start right here and we go right. Obviously R1 is 0 because it's R1 times 0 feet equals 0. You can write that in if it helps you understand what we're doing here. And then we want to say the next one we come to is this equivalent load of the distributed load, and that's going to be positive because it's going to create going this way. Let's get back here. There we go. And so that's what, 10,200. I'll stay in pounds as opposed to kips. 10,200 pounds times 14 foot, that's 8 plus 6 is 14 foot, is your distance from point A. Then you move on to the next. I always stay positive here and make the load negative if I want to make it the opposite direction. So now I have 500 pounds, and that's going to create a positive moment, just the same as we just had. And that's going to be at what? 8 plus 12 is 20, plus 4 is 24 foot. And then we have plus, I'm going to put it this way, a negative R2. Or you could subtract R2 times how many feet, and we know down here is 28 foot. And then I'll go ahead and bring it down here so you can see. Actually, no, I won't. I think I can put it up here. 900 pounds times 28 plus 8 is 36 foot. And remember, that's positive moment because we're going this way. And we said, we defined it right here, that is positive moment. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and solve. So we have 0 equals 10,200 times 14 plus 500 times 24. And then I skip over the R, and I go to 900 times 36. And I have 187,200. I think that's a 1. My calculator has a line missing, so I hope that's right, and that's foot-pounds. But usually what I'll do is I know, hey, switch that over to the 0 side. So in essence, since this is a negative, I'll just show you the steps that you'll take. Negative R2, actually you could just say negative 28 R2 to get it what you're used to in algebra, and that's 28 foot R2, which makes it a little bit more awkward, but that's alright. Then to get rid of that, let's change colors here. You add a positive 28 R2. Remember, that's 28 foot still. And we have to do the same thing to this side, plus 28 R2. And then you get 28 R2. These obviously cancel out. Equals 187,200 foot-pounds. And this is still foot. And you have to divide by 28 foot to get R2. And that comes over here. And 187,200 divided by 28 equals 66. So R2 equals 6,686, let's round up, pounds. And that's our answer. And hopefully it comes out to where that's one of our answers below. Or if we get that wrong, we'll have to look again and try and see where we messed up. So B equals 6,668. So B is our answer.